So this is a review of the Lian Edge 850 Platinum PSU. First off, the first thing that's going to hit you is the packaging. Really sleek, professional, really nice. Let's see if we can get this out here. So it's packed very well. There's a thank you instruction booklet. If you know anything about this company, I've been using their cases for over 10 years now. They make really fantastic accessories, and this power supply is no exception. It's really, I mean, look at that, the components in there. They're very heavy, well made, and it has a 10-year warranty. So the unique piece about this is they're coming out with dual chamber cases, but you can still use this in a standard case, right? If it's at the bottom of the case, like this, it's going to be a lot easier to plug things in, provided you have room inside your case. Inside my case, which happens to be a Lian, because again, their stuff is total quality. There's just enough room before the hard drive cage starts where I can fit this in. But it's really well made. Some unique things, you can plug in your USB cables here instead of having that mess all over the front of your motherboard for USB device power. And then this is the motherboard signal from the USB port, and it gets replicated out here. So excuse me, you can keep some mess away from the face of the motherboard and hide it here, especially in the dual chamber cases. So I'll show you the connectors that come with this. There's plenty in here, even some for the newest graphics cards, which I can't quite yet afford, but there's a full assortment of cables. And that's the cables that are included. You know, your motherboard cable, of course, a couple of USB cables, plenty of PCIe for multiple graphics cards, and all the cables have like a nylon sheath around them, along with the cable tie downs to keep everything really neat. Very well packaged. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, a port cover for the back that has a cutout for routing a USB cable. And then these are some wire ties, again, for keeping things neat. And then we got a bag to keep all the extra cables in that you might need someday. Probably won't if you're like me, but. And then, of course, the power cord for the power supply, standard ATX. But yeah, it's a really, really nice power supply, really complete set. Here's the power supply, and again, there's those USB connectors. This goes to the motherboard. These can go out to your peripherals. And then here's the connectors. It's hard to read through the phone. I believe this is the motherboard here. And then this 12-volt high power, I believe, is for the newest graphics cards, and all your SATA connectors go in here. And here's a ton of PCIe connectors. So, there's the branding on the side. That's what the back looks like. It's the other side. Take a look at the specs here. Alright, and again, I've held probably over 100 power supplies. This one is really, really solid, and it has the silent fan that only turns when it needs to. So when the internal temperature is exceeded that certain point, the fan spins up. Otherwise, the fan is off and it stays ultra quiet. And then there's some cool geometry on the top of the this grid on top of the fan. Now, I don't know if that helps the cooling or they just thought it looks cool, but I agree, it looks very cool. And so that's my review. This is far and away a 5-star product. Like I said, I've been using their products for over 10 years. Awesome. This PSU with 10-year warranty is no different.
Right now, so everybody just shut up.
I couldn't hear.
Hello, Ricardo.
Daddy. Daddy.